everybody. Wow, it's not always that everybody answers that question. Or statement, I guess. One of the things about being a comedian is you notice stuff. My wife Holly is sitting in the back corner. Holly, would you wave around the sign that they put on our table? Just wave that. See, they put this sign on the table. It says reserved. Now, I don't know if you guys hang out with comedians the way I do, but the one thing we are not, it's reserved. Even at a church job. Yeah. Another thing, both Colton and Abby talked about goldfish or fish and how Colton said they're not a good pet. I don't know. I had a goldfish that I trained to breakdance on the carpet. Okay, it was just once. And that's why I'm a horrible person. People who are trying to quit smoking out there, hey, look, cigarettes are really just like squirrels. They're only dangerous if you put them in your mouth and set them on fire. It's just some takeaways for you for the night. Thanks, Nick. So here we are, we're partway into January. You guys have some New Year's resolutions, whole New Year, New Me thing, any of that? Just applause if you did a New Year's resolution. Okay, applause if you have already given up on your New Year's resolution. The exact same people. Nice job, everybody. Last year, I made a New Year's resolution. I would like to lose some weight. I'd like to lose some more weight. Last year, I lost 40 pounds. Thank you. I found it. It turns out it was in the fridge. The whole time. Yeah, exactly. I come up with marketing ideas every once in a while. I try to share these things. I write letters off to the manufacturers, for example. I had a whole new campaign for Imodium. Do yourself a solid. They're not listening to me. They don't want to hear that. A friend of mine came over the other day. I said, can I use your bathroom? Yeah, go right ahead. Comes back a few minutes later. Dude, you need a toilet brush in there. Toilet brush? Yeah, you gotta have a toilet brush. Everybody's got a toilet brush. You gotta have a toilet brush. So I got a toilet brush. I prefer paper. Speaking of, have you seen the Charmin commercials with the bears and somebody's underwear is on the floor? There's the Papa Bear, there's the Mama Bear, there's the Baby Bear, and a pair of tighty whities sitting on the floor. They're not wearing clothes. And they're literally arguing about whose that is. So apparently Goldilocks is wearing Fruit of the Looms. Man. I just went out and got myself some new underwear. Well, new to me. I'm shopping at Goodwill. If you are shopping at Goodwill for your underwear, I invite you to get a hold of me. I will give you the money. I will go to Meijer with you and get you the 12-pack of Tidy Whities. It's like $3. I'm good for it. Because I can tell you, man, Tidy Whities is a terrible name for those things because they're really never tight. They're definitely not white. I can tell you, at Goodwill, the distressed look is in. It's no fun. I am a bit of what you would call a liberal Christian. And by that I mean that I'm in favor of versions of the Bible other than the King James Version. One good laugh over there. Yeah, I used to run a website. I worked for a company called Gospel Communications, and we had a website called the Bible Gateway. So if you've ever looked up a scripture online, you probably used the Bible Gateway, and then I went to work for another organization. We built a database. So all those Bible apps out there came through these hands at one point or another, which I'm very proud of. But at one point, we had a store where the whole web thing hadn't really caught on with some people yet, so they would call into the store and order things out of the catalog, like Bibles and videos. And I was walking through customer service one day, and I said, Brian, give me a hand. I said, yeah, what's going on? Do we have the audio version of the Red Letter Bible? I said, no, we don't. Okay, but wait, we do have an audio version of the large print Bible. Oh, okay, wait, I'll give you a sample. She didn't get that right away. It was kind of awesome. A friend of mine invited me to visit his church. He played in the band. He said, you got to come see the church, and I'd love for you to come by. I said, yeah, sure. And we came, and it was, a lot of contemporary churches, kind of a warehouse space, rows of chairs. And on every chair, there was a Bible and a strip of red cloth. Well, this is going to be for something. I'm going to do something with this. I can't wait to see what they do. This is going to be great. I can't wait to see it. And the first song starts going, and they jump up, and they grab that piece of red cloth, and they start waving it up over their heads. A couple days go by, I bumped into my friend again. He said, oh, sorry I didn't get to talk to you after the service. How did you like the church? I said, well, there were some red flags. What do you mean? Yeah. My wife's laughing back there. I can hear her laugh. I can pick her laugh out anywhere. She was there. She knows that's a true story. I have one thing to leave you with here, and that's just because if you've noticed, I have a bit of a radio voice. I worked in radio for a long time. Not like Abby's dad, but and so this is kind of like the movie trailer that I always picture in my head. Before there was Siri. Before there was Alexa. Before there was Hey Google. It was always there. Always waiting. Always listening. Clap on. Clap on, clap off. Thank you guys so much. Hey, my name is Brian Atkinson. You can find me in there at cleancomedytime.com. And